welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the Spiritual Warrior UK. Sorry, I'm sucking a sweet. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment and share. Give us a thumbs up. It is you that keeps the channel going. If you're returning, thank you for all your wonderful likes and shares. So today, I'm going to get round to the air signs. We're going to do Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. I know I'm delayed. I should have done these last week. I don't know what it is. Whenever I try and do the zodiac signs, something always comes up and my life just falls apart. Anyhow, we're going to crack on. Here's what it is. We are using the Crow Tarot as the main deck, spellcasters for the, the other deck. Oh my God, I'm brain dead today. Strange energy today, I have to say. I've had to clear my energy field a number of times. I did get a bit hit by the full moon in Aries. A bit of a cleanse going on there for me, but I don't know if I can have any more upgrades in a year. I'm just like, my head feels very fried. Okay, let's crack on. So what are we going to do? Let's start with the Gemini. Let's start with Gemini. What do our Geminis need to know? Hang on. Just going to pull a card. What do Geminis need to know for the month of October? That was why that was so quick. Lord Ganesh, overcoming our obstacles. Look at all that beautiful sacral energy, sacral mixed with our solar plexus, that fire in your belly, that urge, that sexual, I want to say tension. Goodness me, Gemini. Let's have a look and see what comes up with that. It feels like it's rising, the Kundalini energy rising, which is not what this card is about, because there is another card in this deck. This is Rise of the Warrior Oracle. There is another card with Kundalini rising. Be interesting to see if that comes out. Okay, we've got another two for October. Power. Do you know this card's coming out all the time? Take your energy back. And we've got a bit of self-sabotage as well. Okay, I haven't actually planned on doing these. I was just going to do a traditional Celtic cross, but hey, here we are. Let's have a look, see what we've got going here. We've got end of the cycle with our Lord Ganesh, things coming to a close, things moving on, time for transition, I'm hearing Gemini. Also looking at taking our power back with that wonderful Leo energy. And the number 15 is, of course, the Devil energy. So we've got a bit of Capricorn, we've got a bit of Leo. Wheel of Fortune, kind of our Jupiter energy spinning around, if we're going to look at it like that. I feel like I want to say pause, take a step back. It's kind of literally what they're doing to my body. I feel like I want to pull you back and just go, just have a look at this from a different angle. I feel that there's something that you need to overcome. You can't find a way. I feel like you're hitting a wall. Yeah, it's very, very interesting energy. And I feel like just take a step back, because otherwise you're trying to rush to find a solution. And I don't feel like that's the way forward. I feel like you really need to just go, okay, what's going on for me? Let's have a look with the tarot and see what's going on in our Celtic cross. What do my beautiful Geminis need to know for the month of October? We are in October, aren't we? Yeah, for the month of October 2022. I nearly said 2023 here. Very strange thing is going on with my brain. Okay, what's general energy for my lovely Gemini? What is the general energy for my lovely Gemini? What do they need to know? For October, what's that October energy? What is that October energy? This one's pulling out at me. What if we got the Sun? Love that. It's like that pulling back. That's why it feels a little bit unusual, because I feel like actually things look quite good. Things look like they're kind of going in the direction that you need to. So this obstacle here is something that just needs to be, don't think that things are going wrong or falling apart. Just look at it as, okay, you know, sometimes it just doesn't all run smoothly, but just take a pause, take a step back, just have a little think about what you're doing. Don't make a rash decision. It's definitely what I'm feeling with that. Okay, we'll get a clarify. That was the card I was wanting, the clarifying deck, but we are going to pull all the cards first. Okay, what's influencing the Sun? What is influencing the Sun for my Geminis? Thank you. Justice. I mean, if you couldn't get, don't worry about these obstacles, because it's going to go in your favor. Look at these cards. I love that. Okay, reason for the reading. Reason for the reading. What's the reason for the reading, please, for my lovely Gemini for October? Oh my God, Judgment, another major arcana. Look at this. 3 major arcana. We've got the Judgment in the reverse. This just feels a little bit like indecisive energy. And I feel like it's linked with these obstacles. I feel like that's what it's about. I feel like that's why I pulled that deck out, because as I said, I had no intention of doing that. We'll get more of the clarifiers. What's the past energy? What's the past energy for this reading, please, for Gemini? Page of Swords. Okay. And then what's on your mind? What is on my lovely Gemini's mind, please? The Page of Swords, actually, what I'm getting with that, it is actually not speaking your truth. I feel like there's a suppression. I feel like there's almost like there's a hand over my mouth, which I don't like at all. I don't like that feeling. I almost feel like someone's doing that to you, or you're doing it because you feel like you need to. I don't like that energy at all. Interesting that we've got what's on your mind. We've got another page. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is almost like kind of expect miracles, you know. In the original tarot, it's the fish jumping out of the cup, you know. It's that unexpected. It's that I've got this cup of love, and it's like overflowing, it filling, and it's like full of all these things, and I don't really know what to do with it. But it's that kind of quite a young energy, you know. The page are about attitude, they're about ways of thinking. So how are you going to think about, I feel like this distraction almost feels like a distraction. Okay, near future, what have we got going on? Gemini, near future, please. Near future. 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, kind of surrendering to what is, really realizing that sometimes you just got to give it up to spirit. I like that, Gemini. I feel like that's a lot of growth. Ace of Pentacles. How do you see yourself? You know, how do you feel about the situation? That's it. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to surrender and give it up to spirit, and they're going to start a new beginning. They are going to bring in these opportunities to me, whether they're financial opportunities or just something that's rooted in my world, rooted in my 3D reality. And that's really what our pentacles are about. It's, you know, what's tangible for you? What do you see that's going on? Okay, the energy that's coming in to influence the reading. The energy that's coming in to influence the reading for Geminis in October, please. Queen of Cups. So, you know, be authentic. I feel that, you know, that is very much, I feel like it's like collecting things. It's like you're collecting things. It's like it feels like over time you've been getting this and getting that and getting that ready and getting that ready. And I feel like it's all coming in together. It's a very different energy than the normal Queen of Cups, which is a very loving person, romantic, moving forward, charm, you know, your dreams, and even offers coming in. And I'm really drawn to this there's a little crab down here. So we could have been that the offers were kind of a bit in and out and not so direct. And I feel that, Gemini, you want it direct. You want to know what's going on. You know, there is that... there's something about the mirror that they're showing me with the Gemini image. And of course, there's 2 people, can be connected to twin flames. But I feel that there's something reflecting back at you. That's the energy that I'm getting with this. Something reflecting back at you. So what's in the Gemini emotion for what's going on for them? I want it all. My happy ever after. My 10 of Cups. Good things coming after hardship. My happiness coming in. My prosperity. You know, it is that fortune after difficulty. Domestic bliss I'm also hearing in my head. And what is the outcome? What is the outcome? The outcome is the 6 of Cups. So that nostalgic energy, possibly somebody from the past coming back in. More stability, I feel, if it's somebody coming in the past. It's like those good times, those memories. The past influences that have made you who you are is what I'm hearing, which is really interesting. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. Okay, let's get the clarifiers, which is the word that I couldn't just couldn't remember what was going on. I just can't remember the words. I feel a little bit like that today. My brain feels a little bit mush. It's had a lot of things to do. A lot of things to do. It's I know my guides are really trying to ground me to a lower vibration, which is really interesting because I'm doing a lot more mediumship, and it's a much lower, denser vibration, and I find it very tiring. And much slower. So it's an interesting process that I'm going through at the moment. Whereas my psychic abilities is very quick. It's fast energy. It's very high. It's very up there. So I'm struggling kind of getting to grips and changing the energies as they come in, and the mediumship is coming in more and more. I'm not offering mediumship readings just yet. I'm still I don't like to say playing with them, but playing with them. Anyhow, I'm waffling. I don't know why that was relevant to tell you, Gemini. Anyhow, let's crack on. We've got the sun. Why is the sun here in this general energy? Why is the sun here in this general energy? 9 of Cups. It's like I've been working on this. I've been working on me. I've just heard. So interesting that we've got a lot of cups here. A lot of emotions around, you know, this could be a new romance for some. Remember, it's a general collective reading. Only take what resonates. What have we got here? We've got cups. We've got Queen of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Cups. We now got the 9 of Cups. You know, there, it feels very much, or the desire. This is either romance, and I feel like it's new, it's fresh. Certainly with this Ace of Pentacles down there, or that the desire to have a new way of life, a new loving of life. So if this is not on a romantic basis for you, then this is about a new vibration that's coming in, enjoying life, enjoying what you've got. I'm feeling gratitude. I'm feeling very law of attraction, you know, giving gratitude for all the things that you have. Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here sitting on the sun? I can tell you what they're saying. It's like I had someone in my head just go, because I've worked damn hard and now I want balance and I deserve everything that's coming to me. So there you go. What have we got? We've got the 4 of Swords, that's the healing, and we've also got the 8 of Swords. So I feel like that is actually a lot about the past energy. I feel like this 4 of Swords has been that, you know, you've done that introspection work, you've looked at what's gone on, you've looked at the difficulties that have happened in your world. And I feel like there was an element of holding you back, but with this Justice card that's sitting on top, it's like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. You know, I'm talking about that new vibration that was coming through. If this is not about relationships for you, this is about a new way of living, a new way of wanting to live, like not going back to that old stuff, not getting triggered. It's like if you meet somebody new and they've not called you, and it's like, do you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to pull cards to see if they're going to call me or not. It's like, who cares? So obviously somebody needed to hear that. You know, if people can't see your light, then they just certainly can't see your light. The reason for the reading, why is the Judgment in reverse? That was quick. And another major arcana. This is crazy. We've got the Empress, but we've also got the Empress in reverse. So the Judgment in reverse is about that self-doubt, that lack of awareness, that not seeing things clearly. And when you've got the Empress in reverse, that's about that insecurity, that lack of confidence. So it's very interesting, the example that I gave, in like, you know, maybe someone's not calling me back. Maybe that's much more relevant than what I realized, and that this is much more about love for so many of you. And maybe you've met somebody and they've really shifted your world, and then all of a sudden it's doing that little bit of quietness, that ghosting, that kind of thing that all seems to be so popular at the moment, that is just extremely frustrating. Let me tell you, the amount of calls I get about this, it's I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, so there is a need to take your power back, you know, not to go into the self-sabotage of I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, but go into the energy of, you know, I am this amazing being. I'm going to overcome this obstacle. This is not even going to be an obstacle for me anymore, because I'm taking my power back. That's actually what I'm feeling here. Okay, where's the past energy? We've got the Page of Swords here. So this okay, I'm not going to take all those. So that's really interesting. I'm going to look at them because it knocked that Ace of Pentacles right out. And this is the past. And what I'm kind of feeling with that is, so this past energy with this Page of Swords, it's, you know, that Page of Swords is like that under the radar kind of thing. It's that lurking. I kind of get, it's like I'm not being clear. I'm kind of like under there. And I feel like the past energy is like, oh, I'm just going to hide myself a little bit. Now, the Ace of Pentacles got shoved right across. Why? What have we got going on here? Because I feel it's important. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting, I'm going to keep these because what I'm feeling is like overcoming that healing. I feel like this is past. I feel like you've been hurt and it's taken you a long time to move yourself around. The Five of Wands, they're in the upright. That's all that triggers. So I love that that's in the reverse because that's the compromise. That's the solution. That's overcoming the heartache, overcoming the self-sabotage. Is something wrong with me? It's this, it's that. I've done it wrong. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, which I feel is almost like a progression. Unfortunately, it's in the reverse. And that's that. It was a missed opportunity. Something didn't come out the way that you wanted it to. But, you know, sometimes it's not meant to. You know, we don't always see the bigger picture. And it's like trying to look at everything and everything happens for a reason because something better is coming along. And that's the way that we've got to see it. So what's on our mind? We've got another page here with the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Yeah, that was in reverse. So we've got the Seven of Cups. Being clearer about what it is you want, whether this is a person, whether this is a situation. You know, the Seven of Cups can be a little bit of a pipe dream. Again, look at all this emotion coming out. Again, lots and lots of Cups energy for you, Libra. So I'm feeling that there's something in the planets that's a bit of a cleanse. You know, it's clarity. It can be avoidance of issues, missed opportunities. Again, very much like the Knight of Swords. But I feel that it's just clearer in what's going on. Like, there's no rose-tinted glasses going on here, that's for sure. And then the near future, we've got the Seven of Wands, but in the reverse, that surrender energy. What? Why is that here, please? My lovely Geminis. Oh, Geminis, I quite like your energy. It's at the Eight of Cups, not walking away. Kind of a little bit of stuck energy. That's that surrender though. That's what I feel. It's almost like I have completely giving it up to spirit. I'm not kind of walking forward. I'm not walking away. I'm not doing, it's not that you're not doing anything, but the energy is kind of swirling is what I'm seeing. And sometimes, you know, it just swirls, it just moves around until timing is right. And that could be a lot about the planets that are going on at the moment, because all these planets in retrograde. September was a chunky month. It was chunky. Okay, why is the Ace of Pentacles here, my lovely gems? How do you feel about the situation? How do you feel about this new beginning? What have we got here? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting energy because this is not finishing what you started. It's like I can see the new beginning here, but I can't quite get there. Why can't I quite get there? Why can't you quite get there? Thank you. The Hermit. Okay, not looking expansive enough is what I'm hearing. Seems very dark here. I have got two lights on here. Not looking expansive enough. So where you can't find a solution, you might have surrendered and take a step back because you know there's a new beginning coming, but you're not quite seeing it. That's because you're not looking wide enough. So if this is about a project or something within work or even a person, you need to expand your vision is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that it's too like looking at you, look at the current situation, not looking wide enough, not even looking at the bigger picture. This could also be, okay, the energy coming in to influence the reading. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is she here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Okay, we've got movement. It is going to start to move again. It's like you wear your heart on your sleeve. You've really pushed forward. You've done it from a good place. And I feel, almost feels like reward energy here. Communication, it's like heading in the right direction. It's movement, it's going. Sometimes it can be that really quick movement as well. And then what have we got next? Your emotion is your emotion. I want it all, and why shouldn't I have it all? It's like I've kept going, because that Ten of Cups is that happiness after hardship. And then we've got the King of Wands, which is that confident person. It's that entrepreneurial energy. It's like, I'm confident, I'm growing, I'm going to move it forward. But it's not that arrogance of the Emperor that you sometimes get with that Emperor energy. It really feels like it's a softening. It's like, I know I can do this. I know this is coming in for me. There's a knowing with this. There's a knowing. If you see how he's just sort of sat, it's very relaxed. It's very calm. And I just feel like it's, yeah, I'm just going to, you know, I'm doing it. I'm pushing it forward, but I'm not going to go crazy and pushing it forward. Okay, outcome. This nostalgic energy. Oh my God, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Oh no, Page of Swords. I'm sure there was another 10 somewhere around here. Ten of Pentacles, everything I've wanted. So our outcome is that we've got this Six of Cups here. So for some, it is somebody coming back from the past that is going to complete you. I don't like that, complete you. I don't know why I said that. Help with your dreams, help with your outcome, if you like. I feel like that's a better way. I don't like anyone completing you, because I like to think of us as whole beings anyhow. But that reminiscing, that nostalgic energy of what it is you want when the good old times, I feel like this is coming in, and this is going to light the beacon, I'm hearing, to really move you into everything you want. Hierophant, yeah. You know, the Hierophant is that positioning between the spiritual realm and the 3D realm. It's that bit that's in between, but it is that learning, it's that higher ascension. And I feel like that's what's happened. I feel like, you know, you've worked really, really hard in understanding the process that you've been through, and I feel that there has been so much growth that happiness is coming in, because I feel like you are happy anyhow. Okay, guidance, soul expansion. Wow, that's dyslexic person. That's not easy. Anyhow, this dude here, your connection is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. I feel like that's your knowing. I feel it's like that serenity. It's that complete knowing and understanding in where you're going. It feels really, really positive, Gemini. I hope you found that useful. If you like this and you want me to look deeper into your own personal reading, then have a look at my website, spiritualwarrior.uk. If you are interested in getting any offers, then do sign up to my newsletter, which is on the front page. Sign up. I do a weekly newsletter. I'm trying to keep on top of that. I have a look at the week ahead. That is not posted on social media. I only do that to my tribe, to my warriors that come in, and you are the only people that get discounts. Occasionally I do discounts, not very often. I normally only put those out to my tribe. So check out the website. You know, remember that scammers are around. I'm not contacting anyone. Please use your discernment. You know, this happens. It's not only me, it's all the other tarot readers as well. So yeah, just be careful. All right, my lovely Gemini, I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon. Hello, my lovely Librarians. Librarians. Is that how you say it? Hello, Libra. Let's try that. How are you doing? The spiritual warrior here, Luna Marie, here to look at your October read. I know I'm a bit delayed, but hey, better late than never. Got a bit hit by the full moon in Aries, so I just had to go with the flow on that. But let's have a look and see what we've got coming in for you in October. Okay, so we're using the Crow Tarot, and the other one is the Spellcaster's Tarot. I know what we're doing first of all. I didn't do this on the fire signs, but I am going to do this here because I did it for Gemini. Okay, what do Libras need to know for the month of October, please? What do they need to know for the month of October? Okay, we've got time to wake up, number 19, which is the Sun, but I'm actually feeling masculine energy. I feel like there's a surging moving forward. I feel like you've been I feel like a going back and forth energy as well. Oh, look at that, masculine energy and the masculine energy. Well, absolutely. Change coming in as well. I feel that this will actually, so we've got, this is really interesting because we've got masculine energy, just confirming that, and then the number 5, and then the number 5. So very interesting how these cards come out at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's take it. There's the balance there, and I also feel like there's commitment as well. It has an interesting accent on this. I'm just going to put these at the side. I feel that there is something where you've been teetering on the edge that hasn't quite come off. I feel it's going to start moving forward. It's that masculine energy of moving it forward, taking things into action, but also balancing it out with your feminine energy. I feel like this will be completed in the next couple of months. If there's been a delay, chink in the armor, I'm hearing, don't know what relevant that is, but it might be relevant to somebody. Take it as it resonates. Remember, this is general collective reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. And I feel like there is commitment coming. This actually feels much more of a project. It feels more work-based than it does anything kind of love or anything. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, my lovely Libra. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross spread. Kind of got into Celtic Cross for a bit. I am a intuitive reader, so I don't always use spreads. I just kind of listen to what my guides give me, but just felt the urge to do this. If you are looking for a more personal reading, do check out all my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk. We all know that the scammers are about. Don't contact anyone. Use your discernment. If you would like to go on my newsletter list, again, go to the website spiritualwarrior.uk. My list gets all the discounts. They also get a weekly update that I don't put out on social media. So there are a lot of advantages of getting on that list. So let's go. General reading. Oh, the sun. So interesting. This came out for Gemini as well as the general energy. So let's see what's influencing it for Libra. What is the influence of the sun for Libra? I feel like that's that breaking through. It's so interesting that I've used the Rise of the Warrior Oracle here because I didn't do it with the fire signs, and I don't normally when I'm doing the Celtic Cross, but I really felt drawn to this. So what is influencing the general energy, please? What's influencing the general energy? 6 of Pentacles. We like that. More balance, more reciprocity coming in. So a general overall balance that's coming in with a good ending. Things going in your favor. Things lighting you up. We love the sun. Happiest card in the deck. Reason for the reading, please. What is the reason for the reading for my lovely Libra? Of course, we're in Libra season at the moment. Page of Cups. So I feel like that's things coming out of the blue. I feel like where you feel that things are not going to come off. That card did not want to go back in. 3 of Cups. There's that celebration. I'm going to leave that there because it just did not want to go back in. So I feel things coming out of the blue, it is going to work out. I mean, we've got the sun, things are going to work out, and we've got balance. So whatever is going on for you, Libra, do not worry. This is going to work out. You've got a balance of the masculine and feminine energy. You've got commitment. You're waking up and seeing things clearly. You've got the balance here. You've got the sun, things coming out of the blue, and you've got a celebration. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that. And we've got wrap up for winter. So, you know, is this going to be done by January, February? That's, for me, that's where winter goes, wherever you are in the world. It's just a month indication, which is why I put the seasons in there. So I'm liking that so far, Libra. This is looking good. I mean, we're in your energy. So it's always a good time to have a reading when we're in your energy. So what's the past for my Libras? What's the past? I'm almost hearing, we're just leaving it in the past, whatever it is. Past energy for Libra, and they just want it to be left in the past. So it's almost like just get a card. 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's that lack of manifestation. It's like anything that I want, I couldn't manifest. I couldn't see it coming in. Sometimes that was just failure or lack of planning, or could have done things differently. It doesn't matter. It just didn't work out. But again, like they said, leaving that in the past, you've learned from it. So what's on your mind? What is on my Libra's mind? Because this feels extremely positive. Look at that Ace of Wands. That is what's coming in. It's like that is why that card is in the past, because it's like you've changed your complete vibration, which I absolutely love, because I feel like you've done the work, you've balanced out. This is such a great reading, as was Gemini's as well. Came in the future. Seven of Swords. Okay, we're going to pull clarifiers on that. Seven of Swords, you always need to be a little bit careful. Sometimes you're not looking at everything. You're trying to move away from whatever was happening here without kind of processing it so it doesn't happen again. Sometimes that's just the fears that we're having. It can be deceit, you know, it can be a sneaky kind of energy. I've gone off with, well, normally in the traditional, so let's have a look at this. Normally you go off with the 5 swords on the traditional tarot. What's been left here are 4 swords, which is very interesting, not 2. Even though in packs are 2, I'm feeling this as 4. So that 4 is that introspection, that self-care, that resting, that I'm just going to pause. So I don't feel like it's as bad as it normally is, but we will put a clarifier on it. Okay, how do you see the situation? How do you feel about the situation? Oh my gosh, they all fell out. Okay, so we're going to take them all. We've got the Chariot in reverse, we've got the 2 of Swords, and we've got the Tower. How do you feel about the situation? If this hasn't happened already for you, expect a little few bumps in the chinks. Did I not say that earlier? Which will mean that there'll be a pause. The Chariot in reverse is kind of that lacking direction, kind of bit of powerless. It's like you're just kind of floating in the ether, not knowing quite what to do. And sometimes that's why the Tower comes in, especially as all these cards came out together with this 2 of Swords as well. That's that inner conflict. It's like you're stuck in the head, so you almost need, you know, a shove. I like to think of the Tower as like, you know, a shove at the backside when you're not moving and you're dithering and you don't know what to do, and it's like, right, this is what you're going to do, because now you have to react. And it feels a little bit like that energy. It feels like the spirit giving you a proverbial shove up the backside. Okay, so the energy that's coming in to influence the reading. Powerful energy, Libra, powerful energy coming in. What have we got there? 9 of Swords in reverse. So we're letting that anxiety go. So it's kind of like whatever's happening, it's like I've been here before, I can be here again, and I can do it again. It's like whatever is kind of what I'm hearing. So one of my guides is very, very funny, and he doesn't come through as much as the other. When he does, he always makes me laugh. Okay, so what's your emotions in this? Kind of feeling a bit battered, I'm getting from this card for the Hierophant. I'm feeling like, you know, I always want to say, like, I feel like Spirit's kind of let me down. They've given me like a really hard time. It's almost like I can't really believe it, but it's I feel like you're moving away from that. It's feeling a little bit disgruntled is what I'm feeling. It's like, I've got to go through this again. Like, haven't I done enough? It's that kind of energy. Okay, and the outcome for my lovely Libra. Okay, I'm not going to take all those because that is far too many, but I am going to keep the King of Pentacles, which was the only one that came in the upright, and we love that because that is the person that ends up in control. They are abundant, they are successful, they are stable. This can be a spouse coming in, but I feel like this is you. It's like gathering your own empire, creating your own empire. And empire can just be, doesn't necessarily need to be money, even though it's Pentacles. But I feel like there is an element of that where it's going to just be a little bit more financially easy for you and not such a burden. I'm just going to move that up a bit because it's a little bit low. But I feel like overall it's just a happiness. It's I'm grounded in my energy, and I just kind of like it. I feel that I almost want to put that crystal up there. This is my moss agate that I love, and it's just such a grounding energy, and I feel that's very much there what that King of Pentacles energy is. It's like it's success. You are going to be successful. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is this sun is bringing in, whatever it is this balance is coming in, you've seen it, you've woke up, you've acknowledged it, and now you're moving on. And there's a great force with this energy. It's really, really positive. Very much like the Gemini. Okay, so why is the sun here? Why is the sun here for our Libra? Ooh, okay. 2 of Pentacles, balancing out. Feeling much more able to balance out. And the influence? Oh, love this. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Again, that did come out with the Gemini. You might want to cross-watch and have a look at the Gemini. You might also be dealing with the Gemini because there is a lot of things that are very, very similar. 10 of Cups is that, you know, it's is that happiness after difficulty. Fortune after difficulty is what I'm feeling. So, you know, that's representing. We've got balance, we've got the Sun, and we've got the 10 of Cups. It doesn't really get much better than that. Okay, reason for the reading. We've got, well, we had all these cards here, didn't we? We had the Page of Cups, you know, but the celebration was coming out onto that. I don't know where these came from because I can't remember seeing these. Okay, I'm going to put those back in. I don't know where they came from. They might have just flipped out that I didn't know. Anyhow, I'm going to pull another clarifier on that. This Page of Cups, why is the Cups? What's the reason for the reading? Just one, please, Spirit. Just one. It's the energy. It's very interesting. Lots of twos coming out. Lots of twos coming in that balancing up. I mean, look how balanced this Two of Wands is. And Two of Wands, you know, it's looking forward to something new. And look at him looking at that bird. It's like, you're not looking at anything else. I'm just here. I'm just sat there. I'm feeling good. What I'm noticing is that he is tied to these sticks. And there is a... he can untie himself because he's got one hand and one foot filled, but he's choosing to stay there. So I feel like there's choices that are being made, which is good. That past energy that we couldn't manifest anything, why is that there? I'm almost saying don't pull a card on it. It's like, yeah, that Nine of Wands. Refusing to compromise, obstinate, just not seeing another way. Go, no, I'm here and I'm going to do it that way. That's why we've left that behind, which is good. Okay, what's on your mind? Why is the Ace of Wands here for Libra? I love the Ace of Wands. You know, new things coming in, like springtime, solar plexus energy, power coming in. It's like, I can do anything. I'm stood here on this wand. I'm stood on this wand and nothing's holding it up and I'm still not falling down. This is how amazing I am. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Okay, what else? Wheel of Fortune, absolutely. The rise and the fall, but I don't feel it's the fall. It's like I can be blindfolded and I still know where I'm going because I'm using my intuition, because I've got everything that I need to know where I'm going. It's like as major changes coming through, this energy is coming through. It's like the passion, the action, the work, the creativity of the fire signs. Doesn't matter that you're not fire signs. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, why is the Seven of Swords here? What have we got? We don't like this card so much, especially as it's in the near future. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Okay, interesting. We've got the Ace of Wands here, but it's in reverse. So in the new future, there may be delays. There may be blocks. Okay, tell me about that again. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. Be very clear who you're dealing with here. Be very clear. If there's contracts involved, reread it. Reread it, because I feel like this is kind of someone that's quite cutthroat, as what I'm feeling here. Low vibe. Just be careful who you're dealing with. They just need to be checked out. And we've got the World, and I don't like this energy at all. I don't like this. And if this is a contract, I want you to just be very, very careful. Get a second opinion. If you're going into business with somebody, just get a second opinion. This is for somebody that needs to hear this. There's something coming up, and I feel that it's quite soon. But you will balance up. It's like I feel that you're gonna see this. Don't worry, because it's all going to turn out okay, and you're going to come out on top. Something you need to be careful with that's coming up. Okay, how do you see yourself? You know, how do you feel about the situation? There was the Tower, there was the Chariot, not moving forward, the bumpy start, not seeing things. Stability is going to come through on the back of that. We've got the Knight of Cups, so you're going to be moving forward. So don't worry, just be observant. You know, that's all you need. Okay, energy coming in, external influences. The external influences, well, we've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands. So I feel like there will be an idea that comes through that helps you get out of this situation here, whether this is a person, whether this is a thing, whether this is a situation. That confidence of this Knight of Wands card, I just absolutely love. It's like you are an entrepreneur. You'll think of something, you'll find a different way around it. It's coming forth. So I really like that. So what's your emotions here? You know, it's almost like, you know, Spirit, really, you know, why do we feel like that? It is your hopes and fears, but why do we feel like that? Got all these these repetitive cards, it's because it's been a difficult time. It's like hopes and fears. It's like I hoped and I hoped and I hoped, and I kept believing, but things weren't materializing. So what I got was the Sun in reverse, and that just completely questioned my beliefs, and the depression, the pessimism. It's like, God, if this isn't happening, the spirit's not working with me, what's going on? But I feel like you've overcome that, and I feel like you've recognized your mindset and what you needed to do and what you needed to change. So the outcome, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Love it. Hierophant. Doesn't get better than that. Again, very similar cards to Gemini. So again, as I said, have a look at the Gemini energy. I think the Hierophant came up at this end as well for the Gemini. So there's that learning of balancing out the spiritual realms and the and our 3D realms. It's like learning to almost be in two, to have those parallels. And look at all the twos that came out, the yin and the yang, that time to wake up. There was a lot of balancing up in this reading. Time to be a little bit careful, but good things are coming. You're waking up, you're seeing things clearly, and there is a definite balancing going on for you, my lovely Librans. Okay, so guidance, please. Guidance. What do they need to know for October? What do they need to know? Horus, the cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That's what I said. It's like you've hit the pots in the road, the chinks in the armor, but something is changing. Don't give up hope. It's coming in, and you just need to keep pushing forward with those eyes wide open. All right, my darlings, if this resonated with you and you would like a personal reading, then do check out all my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk. Don't only do readings, I also do soul retrievals and coaching, and also spiritual mentoring, as well as some other energy work. So emotional freedom technique, which is really good for working on the mindset. New courses coming in the new year, so do have a look out for that. Hope you found that useful. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, my darlings. See you again soon. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Couldn't think who I was doing then. So I've been doing the air signs today. We are looking at October for the air signs. I know I'm a bit late, but hey, it's all energy, so it doesn't matter. You get the reading when you get the reading. So these readings are supposed to be timeless, but take them as they resonate. So we're looking at Aquarius. Aquarius for the month of October. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for the month of October, please? What do we need to know? This is the Rise of the Oracle Warrior. This is my deck. I like that one's coming out. Okay, we've got, how interesting, loyalty and independence. The bottom of the deck, we've also got soulmate. The exact opposites. This is really interesting because there's a lot of polar opposites that have come in all the air signs. Gemini and Libra I've done. This is Aquarius, and I feel like there is something about balance that's coming on with you. There is something about, it's been yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, and now we have loyalty and independence. So again, it's that it just feels like it's the opposite. When you get a union like that, that is about two people. It's about two people responding. It's about, I have loyalty with you and I'm always here for you is what I'm hearing, but there is an independent that's creating in your own path also, as well as this union. So this may be in the 3D, it may be in the 5D. Take it as this resonates, general collective reading, but I do feel that there is an extreme loyalty to this person, even if things have been a little bit rocky. The energy is very, very thick and fast coming in, but there is a need for I'm hearing the shedding. It's almost like, I do feel like this person might host your energy a little bit. I feel like they're on your mind. That's not unusual for a soulmate twin flame. Take it as it resonates, whatever name comes, resonates with you. But I do feel there's something that there is a need to transmute that energy a little bit, clear out your energy fields, because you shouldn't be hosting anybody's energy. It's interesting that I also went to the clear quartz as well, because I felt there's something about, cut cords if that resonates, but clearing out your energy, definitely need to do that. Okay, we are having a look at Aquarius for the months of October. I am using the Crow Tarot. Tarot as the main deck, and then for the clarifiers, I'm using the Spellcasters Tarot. Neither I have used for very long, so interesting that these have been called to me. Okay, let's get the general energy. I would say that Gemini and Libra's reading were both very, very similar. So let's see, Aquarius, if yours is the same. So overall general energy, please. Overall general energy for Aquarius. What have we got going on here? Thank you. Okay, we've got the Devil in reverse. So we've got Capricorn energy here. Detachment, independence. Interesting, independence, because that's what we've got here. It could be overcoming addictions. We've got also reclaiming power. It feels like there is, you know, there is that independence. You know, I'm taking my energy back. That's kind of what I feel. What's the influence over this, over the Devil card? What is the influence, please, for Aquarius? The Hangman. Also got two major arcanas, lots of major arcanas in the main card as well, which is also very powerful. And I do feel like the energy is picking up after the Aries full moon as well. That's always a powerful full moon. The Aries energy is always full on. It always kind of whew. And as we're coming up to what are we coming up to? We've done the autumn, so it would be the winter solstice. You know, that's always a big one. And of course we're coming up to eclipse season, which, you know, if things haven't been moving, then by God, do they move in eclipse season? Nothing like an eclipse to speed things up and bring in just a little bit of chaos. So I feel like with the Hangman, taking your energy back, but kind of hanging around is what I'm getting in that energy. It's just like resonating with the own power that you've got. I feel like it's kind of surprised you a little bit, but I feel like in its good way. What's the reason for the reading, please? What is the reason for the reading for Aquarius in October? Judgment. Interesting, because this card also came out for Gemini in this exact position. So this is kind of not seeing things clearly. It could be that, you know, we came here with this person, you know, again, take it as it resonates. If somebody is hosting your energy and they're on your mind all the time, it's very difficult to make a clear decision when you don't have that power. So you need to take that independence. You need to can have that loyalty and like that person, but it's like, thank you very much. You just do your energy and I'll do my energy. It's not for me to host you. It's not for me to fix you either. I feel that someone else also needs to know that. So there also can be a lack of self-awareness going on here. Also can be karmic lessons. I feel like it's a kind of self-doubt and indecisive in this. So that's the reason for the reading. So do pay attention to that as well. And we'll get some clarification as we go on. What's the past energy for Aquarius, please? Okay, so we've got the Strength card, another major arcana. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and we have 4 major arcanas. Very, very interesting. So kind of going to use the Queen of Cups as a clarifier. I feel that in the past that you are very nurturing, you're very supportive. You do a lot for people, but I feel that it's time to really anchor in that own energy, to really kind of see what it is that you want and come from a place of what it is you want. Not only what you want, but also what you need is what I'm hearing. Okay, what's on your mind? Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that there is a bit of instability, things not really working out, focusing on the 3D, focusing on the materials and not really stepping back into that spiritual aspect and spiritual realm and just really seeing what the message is. And I know that can be incredibly difficult to do. So no judgment here. We've all been there. It's just like maybe have a look at things differently, maybe have a different, you know, which is really what the Hangman is saying, isn't it? We're having a look at different perspective from things. So what's coming on in the near future for Aquarius, please? What is coming on in the near future for Aquarius? Okay, 7 of Cups. Also, that card has also been out. Lots on your mind. Also, lots of opportunities. I'm hearing more lots on your mind. I feel like don't be distracted. It's almost like that devil energy. It's like I call it shiny magpie. I have a real problem with it. It's like, oh, that looks nice over there. That looks nice over there. It's like bring your energy back and just focus on the one thing. Don't get distracted by other stuff that's going on. You need to be very focused at this stage. Have an independence of energy is what I'm hearing. Okay, so how do you feel about the situation? King of Swords. Well, kind of softening a little bit. I don't feel that it's in your natural state to kind of be ruthless and cutthroat, but I feel like there might need to be I'm going to take that one there as well as a clarifier. Yeah, 8, coming out of that, tying yourself, and I don't know if I can do this, but you know, you have to. That whatever it is going on, there's not an option for this. You have to move forward. You have to do it. You have to make a decision, and you have to just move forward and stop thinking about the other person. You need to think about your own person. Okay, external influences for this reading, please. What are the external influences? Stepping forward, power back, being that independent person. There's the Tower. Tower also came up for Libra. You might want to check that out as well. Yeah, you know, it can be, and we'll get a clarifier for this. The tarot can just be that it's just seeing things differently. It doesn't need to be like a massive upheaval. And actually, I'm getting that a little bit. I do feel like there's been some big changes with you, that you are doing things differently, but I feel like it's a really positive thing as well. Okay, so what's your emotions? What's going on here? Whoa, the Emperor. I'm going to take that in the upright, because I feel like actually what's happening is that you're moving forward into this Emperor role. And the Emperor can be a bit of a idiot. We'll leave that one there. But I feel like you're kind of climbing into the chair is what they're showing me. So I feel like you're not quite there yet, but you are moving into, it's like your hopes and your fears, and it's like to move forward, to be in this masculine energy. You know, the Emperor is about stepping into that leadership role. So this might be a new role for you. It might be one where you've kind of just got to push forward. You know, that is that independence. It's like, yeah, I can still love you and be loyal to you and respect you, but I need to be on my own, or I need to do things my own way for my own needs. And then the outcome, please. So a lot of shifting and shaking for you, Aquarius, I feel. And the outcome, please, for my beautiful Aquarians. Thank you. Okay, what have we got here? This is interesting because, actually, no, it was the Two of Cups that flipped at me. This is the Two of Wands in reverse. This always gives me a love feeling, this card, because there's such a connection there. But it's in the reverse. So there's that fear of change. Again, we're going to pull clarifiers. Don't get caught up. You know, the fear of change is very much that devil energy, which is where we started with, but it's in the reverse. And that's what this was saying. Don't get caught up by the other things that are going on that you don't need to pay attention to. It's like, have that focus. Because I do feel that somebody's going to try and distract you, and I feel like you need to make sure that your energy field, especially around your head, I do feel like you get a lot of grey energy around the head space, certainly around the third eye and crown going up, and I feel like that's overwhelming, doing too much for other people, and you need to harness it in, especially at this time, for yourself as well. Okay, the overall general energy. Why do we have the Devil in reverse? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm doing it for myself. It's just kind of what I've heard. I've got my pentacle here. I know what it is I want. I can move forward. I can be grounded. I don't need to do it your way. And do you know what? Hell, I'm not doing it your way. Why is the Hangman here? What's the influence with this? King of Cups. Someone that's needy is what I'm getting with that. You know, King of Cups can be really emotional. I'm getting needy, like shadow. It's like, leave me alone. Do you know what they showed me? This is so funny. So I've got a lovely little dog, my lovely little cockapoo Biscuit, who follows me everywhere and sometimes drives me insane because she's like my shadow. And even when I go to the toilet, she comes in and I have to push her back out because she drives me insane. That's what I'm feeling. That's that energy that I'm feeling. So very needy, very attached. And it was interesting how I started. I felt like somebody was in your auric field, and that greyness. This is just reconfirming that for me. So I feel like it's very, very important. Do some cleansing. If you don't know what to do, just go on YouTube, cleanse my energies, balance my chakras. Anything like that will also help. If you feel like it's a big issue, you know, look at the soul retrievals or look at emotion freedom technique, and we can just clear that out. Or even distant Reiki, we can balance that out. So just go to the website spiritualwarrior.uk. Okay, reason for the reading. Why is the Judgment in reverse? Okay, we've got two. What have we got? Six. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse and strength. So we've got two lots of strength coming in. Doesn't matter what you're not seeing. Doesn't matter what path you take. It might be a little bit rocky at the moment, but God, bro, you are going to overcome this. I can't say that. Oh my God, this woman on there. It's like... How do I translate that into something that's more PC? It's like, if you come at me, be warned. That is not what they said, and I just simply can't say it. Oh my Lord, that is so funny. Begins with an M. There's two words, M and an F. It's like there's a real fierceness. It's like, don't mess with me. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Very, like, there's somebody here that's, like, not taking any more BS from anybody. I feel like it's someone, like, I know I've got my guys channeling it in, but I feel like whoever's watching this, you've also got somebody in spirit that's really guiding you in this. They're, like, tapping your feet. No way is this MF doing anything to you ever again. It's like, no, get out. So if that's going to trigger you because you feel this is a good person, it could well be the good person, but they do need to move aside and get out of your energy so you can actually feel what's going on around, what's yours and what's theirs, and just let them deal with theirs. There's always a time that you can come back together on different energies. Okay, what is on your mind? What is on the mind? Why is the King of Pentacles here? In the reverse. Okay, Nine of Swords in the reverse. Even though you're feeling unstable, either feeling that things are not happening, you're letting go of that anxiety, which I love. That's what we want, you know. It's the waves. It's up and down, light at the end of the tunnel. Letting go of the negativity, letting go of what's happened, and just focusing on the present. Okay, going into the future. Okay, I'm getting don't distracted. Oh my God, see? So much going on. I'm actually going to take all these. So we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and it's like don't get distracted. World in reverse. We do need to watch that. That also came out for another reading. Look at all these cards. So we've got the Seven of Cups again in reverse. It's like get clarity in the Star. To get the good outcome that you want, you've got to get clear on this, otherwise things I can't say that. Oh my Lord, my guides, it's just, he's got Tourette's. You just can't see that. It's so funny. Okay, to get what you want, focus on your dreams. Get very clear. Clear on the mission, clear on the outcome. Don't get distracted is what I'm hearing, okay? How do you see yourself? So, you know, there is that want of needing to be a little bit more ruthless, but you feel it's not in you. Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like letting go of the old. Letting go of the old and stepping into the new. And I feel like the new might need to be a little bit more kick-ass. What can I say? Energy that's coming into like external influences. Why is the Tower here? What are the external influences, please? External influences. Why is the Tower here, please? Thank you. King of Swords. Interesting, because the King of Swords could have been there. What's coming in? Okay, it could be somebody that's really quite full on, dominating, controlling, coming in, shaking things up. But I do feel that this is quite a good thing. I don't feel like it's, and I feel like it comes out in a positive action. So your hopes and fears, we've got the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here for Hangman in reverse? Interesting. See, a lot of repetitive cards. This is what we were getting in the other two. There's certainly some synergy going on with the air signs at the moment. When we've got the Hangman in reverse, it's that kind of impulsiveness, making rash decisions, not being able to break free. And then the outcome, we've got that fear of change. So why is the Two of Wands in reverse? We've got that fear of change. What is that fear? Eight of Swords. The fear is in the head. Your fear is in your head, and that's what you need to let go of. Because yeah, if you let that go, bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Wands. But actually, I feel like that is overcoming with the energy of this. It's like overcoming your triggers. Thank you. Overcoming triggers. And then we've got the Ace of Swords and the upright. So getting clear things, moving forward. So I feel like it's really making sure that your energy is clear, making sure that you're not hosting anybody. Focus on your dreams, focus on the one goal. Don't get distracted. Okay, guidance for my beautiful Aquarius. Do not get distracted. What do they need to know? Kalima. There's that fierce energy. You need to up it. You need to up your game, feel the fear, and do it anyway. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. Kalima is a force. It's a forceful energy, but it's not a negative energy. But it's like, no, I'm not going to deal with this BS anymore. Get out of my way. I'm going in this direction. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave you there with so much love, so much light. Speak to you again soon.